right. Number one. Were the songs I Love You in 2006 and Just in Case in 2021 written and sang with MJ in mind. Testing. Mm, Lord have mercy. Spirit communicating with me because on a probably a separate video than this one or whatever, the video before this one maybe or after, I don't know. There was a part I was talking about something and I tapped out, like I didn't finish talking about it. Mm, I ain't gonna worry about it either. Shit. All right, so where the songs I Love You and Just in Case. So these are Diana Ross songs written about MJ in mind. Child. Let me put this somewhere. Lord have mercy. Come on now. Child. Child, Diana Ross, she's superficial as hell, okay? Like, yeah, but it was in a shallow way, I'm gonna be real. Like she knew people was gonna think like this about it. Think like, oh, it's gonna be about MJ and stuff like that. And she really just harvesting from his energy. But she don't care about him in a way that she make it seem. Like she give these little vague, like she just using him for his fame, to be real. To be real. Psh. And she always go to this shit too. Like she always go to this shit when shit starting to fizzle out for her. She use something that associate her with him. And she do it like subliminally, like to make people think like, oh, this is really about him and stuff. Like it's strategic, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like she don't give a fuck like that. She don't give a fuck like that at all. Okay. But I feel like she spent a lot of time acting like it, you know? See, Lord have mercy. See, she always do this. And she gonna continue to do this if she need to, you know? Shit will start getting slow for her or something like that. Or she like in this one say creative rut. Like she can't really think of anything else to do. Lord have mercy. Then she would resort to this shit right here, writing subliminal songs about MJ. You're dealing with life on a very superficial level. There is a lack of action, disappointment over relationships that do not work. You are deceiving yourself. Possible bad decisions, Consider your motives carefully. Take initiative. Follow up. Action is necessary. Child. Look, anytime that she out of ideals or whatever, she gonna use MJ energy and make people think like, oh my gosh, she's still in love with him, and they was always star-crossed lovers, and no, she didn't give a fuck about him. The first good harvest, because she harvesting his motherfucking energy for fame, clout. All right, next song. I mean, she might be currently in the process of trying to make a motherfucking song. um, you said it was Remember the Time about Diana. I mean, shoot, she wasn't even there when he was scared out his mind and motherfuckers was trying to kill him. And all these whack ass movies that they releasing him, Diana Ross was never there. Ever. She was never there for him. Ever, 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 ever. Okay. Was Remember the Time about Diana Ross. Mm. He might not have even wrote that song, even if they gave him credit. No, he didn't. Um, Michael was selfish himself, okay? I'm gonna be real. Like, he was selfish himself. Ain't that around? Hold on. Remember the time? Hmm. He was still kind of cute then. Remember the time? He was light skinned, but nah, I actually think that was a ritual. I'm gonna be real, okay? I don't, I know that y'all fans of them, but I know that if y'all watching me, then y'all want to hear the truth and everything like that. So, um, that was actually a ritual. Like that whole song, the production and everything. Oh boy. He was really into the occultism at that time. I'm sorry. Stuff just be funny as fuck to me. Like life is just so I don't even know. Like even when people get personal reasons, sometimes I just be busting out laughing, but I don't be laughing at the person or nothing. I just be laughing at life in general. Yeah. I mean, let me show you the cards. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing what's going on. Like, oh, I read. This card, you are tempted to abuse power and take immoral actions. You are your own worst enemy. Listen, when Michael started to lose his melanin, he already initiated himself into something. And at that point, he just became like a motherfucking Mason. Like just doing rituals and all the time. He just trying to stay alive at that point. Um, like ever since he sold whatever he sold that took away his melanin, um, he lived his life in fear since that moment, since that point. And this was a whole ritual. I really felt like he was going through some shit at that time. He was going through some shit at that time, and he was trying to ritualistically um fix that. He was trying to like summon something. Let me see. I use these cards right here to see what was it about? What was it about really? Mm-hmm. Let me get some more though. He was trying to manifest something. That's what that was about. I think he was also trying to get like some type of protection or something. It was a ritual. The song, everything. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, child. Fucking with those damn reptilians, okay? He all fucked up, you know? He all fucked up. He don't let greed and shit get the best of him. And, you know, what he was doing is he was trying to bring in a harvest because he was going through shit at the time. And at that time, he was really into like um mysticism, like occultism and stuff like that. He was really into it. Um, I think he was even into like Alestra Crowley, whatever the fuck his name is, child. Um, and yeah, he was also collecting things. I'm seeing like he was gaining like a lot of collectibles, like spending a lot of money on it too. And he was really kind of like losing his mind at that time. He wasn't in a good space. Stressed the fucked out. He was stressed out. Oh, this is reverse. Makes sense. He also knew something. And I think that's why he wanted to have kids. Around this time, Michael started to think about having children. Um, but for a whole different reason. Hmm. Hmm. You lucky. You lucky nigga. I'ma keep that shit to myself. I ain't talking about Michael, y'all. I think I'm gonna release that video after this one. Um, he fucking knew. He knew some shit. He knew some shit about the like new world order or whatever, like whatever that shit is. He was in a spiritual battle and it was really real to him and he understood that what type of spiritual war he was at, but he took a lot of immoral actions in order to remain in power, in order to remain rich and famous and stuff like that. Cause Michael, he could have had lived a different life. He would have still been black, you know, and fine as fuck. Brown Michael was fine as fuck, wasn't he? He was fine as fuck, but yeah, mhm, be that as a man. But he could have had a somewhat normal life and shit like that. He could have even been famous, but he wanted like super fame. He wanted super fame. He probably could have had got it in another way though. I don't know, but I say that just make the righteous decision because it will work out better for you at the end of the day. But he made some really extreme decisions as that at that. Like he really got into mysticism and occultism and stuff like that. So he started fucking with like a lot of shit. Going broke on it because he felt like really Michael he kind of had a mentality that he felt like he would be a good ruler of the world. Hmm. Like, and he was like kind of on that mission. You know, you'd be really surprised. Like, he's a pop star to the public, but behind the scenes, he really like this witch or whatever on some type of Indiana Jones type shit, going around collecting ancient shit and summoning things and doing rituals and whatnot. So mm. When was the dude Remember the Time was made? Hold on. I pause it while I look for it so I don't have this long wait. 1991, because what I was getting with this, he was trying to get in a hold of a certain spirit. And that's why he wanted to have children. It was particular, he knew he had information about the type of spirits that was coming down here. And he wanted to be in possession of one. Mm. He had some good information, like even information about switching destinies and stuff like that. But to be real, that shit right there is hard to get to, like the real deal type shit, which is not even real. Um, they just make it so hard, make you go through so many loops to get this information. and then it's all fake, because you can't do that. But you have some people that climb certain ladders and everything, and they got that information, and they out here believing that they could do that. But see, the reason why they even created that false narrative is because what they was hoping is that they could at least hinder a lot of these beings. They was hoping for that by having these other dumb motherfuckers hunting you down because they thinking that they could take something from you. So, it's that, be that as it may. He also was looking for some type of cure as well to something. Like he really put a lot of work in this. He really put a lot of work in this. Oh shit. The lyrics starting to play in my head. He talking about a story. He talking about a story. It wasn't about Diana. It was about he was doing a ritual. It wasn't necessarily summoning something, but he was trying to attract something. Hmm. And that's why he started to want to have kids because he wanted one of these beings that he knew he had information that they was coming down here. All right, we got many other questions, so let's move along. Who were the three poems? IUE, two birds, and one last tear about, and why did MJ release them? I feel like I would better answer this if I actually read them. Cause how things going, it probably was some ritualistic shit. Okay. Said you had to do it. You said you didn't want to. We talked about it and we agreed that maybe I could help. I said you were wrong. You insisted you were right. We held each other's hands and right and wrong disappeared. I began crying. You began crying too. We embraced, and between us grew a flower of peace. How I love this mystery called we. Where does it come from? Out of thin air? I thought about this mystery and I realized something. We must be love's favorite child because until I reach out for you, we is not even there. It arrives on the wings of tenderness. I speaks through your silent understanding. When I laugh at myself, it smiles. When I forgive you, yeah, I think this is about Diana. Yeah, feel very Virgo the way that it's written too. Yeah, I feel like this is about Diana. Cause he's talking about he talking about how he got to be the one who reach out. Because if he don't reach out, there's nothing because she ain't reaching out like that. So then he talking about forgiving her and stuff. So it is true that Diana hurt him a lot of times. It might have even been detected, to be honest, but regardless of that, I feel like it was very real to him. And I felt like um he went through it. He went through it with being in love with her and it being unrequited. Okay. So there's a video here. So let me go watch the video. Hold on. I feel like he was saying to her, like, are you going to meet up with me? That's what I feel like he was saying to her. Like, was she married at that time? When that was 1996. Diana Ross relationship in 1996. You don't look like she was with nobody. Oh, Arnie. He was not cute, but whatever. You know, everybody got their taste or whatever. But anywho, yeah, I felt like he was trying to meet up with her, trying to keep up with her. Like, what you doing after this? It's kind of cute. She was looking cute, huh? Yeah, 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 yeah. Motherfucking yeah. He was trying to meet up afterwards. I think she turned him down though. Dang. Mm-mm-mm. It's that energy of, he was kind of sweating her, like, what you doing after this? Like, we should meet up, we should go out, we should, do something or whatever. And even if they did, like, go to, cause I know at these award shows they have like a after party. You know, he talking about the after party. That's what he talking about. Like, is I'm gonna be able to spend some time alone with you or something like that. But I feel like she turned him down. But it was also another energy there, almost like maybe things were rocky between her and Arnie at that time or something. Cause it was almost like it was kind of like a on edge feeling, you know, like she didn't want to even look like she was too close to him because maybe she felt like it would have had upset at Arnie or something like that. Yeah, I really kind of felt like he kind of sweat her a little bit, like, you know, I don't have that much time. I was really looking forward to spending some time alone with you and whatnot. Like I was really looking forward to it and everything. Oh, he really did have feelings for her. Like he really did have feelings for her. She just broke his little heart, you know, shatter it to pieces. Use him and used him and used him again. All right, let's go to the next question. Why did Diana spiral after her divorce with Arnie? Yeah, it seemed already kind of intense, even with that last question energy. Like he might have been abusive in some type of way. In some type of way. Or like controlling. Why did she spiral after the divorce? They did seem to be together for like a really long time. I think she was dependent on him in some type of way. I feel like he provided her with some security, but to be real, I think she kind of like enjoyed the sets with him. Like he was good at something, like either head or a certain type of dynamic. He knew how to reach something in her. So I feel like the sets was actually good. Let me see. Um, yeah, the sets was good. She could have been digmatized. She could have been digmatized by him in some way, but it's more connected to they was like on the same freak scale, you know, like they was like into the same thing. So he really knew how to pleasure her because I feel like Diana not really an easy person to pleasure. Just because she have traumas on top of traumas through the industry and stuff like that. She don't have a healthy connection with sex, but she really enjoy having sex. Um, so the stuff that she enjoyed though is really intense. And you have to be like a certain type of person to be able to rock with that kink, you know. Like I remember one time somebody asked me, they sent me a picture of a girl with a collar around her neck. They asked me would I do that to them. I'm not into shit like that. That ain't my thing. Okay. But see, Diana, she kind of like that. But it be really manifesting out of like brokenness and whatnot. But a lot of people don't even see it like that. And they label it as sexually liberated when really they just traumatized. But they kink match. So, so when they separated, she felt lost. Like she felt like where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do. She felt like she lost as well. It's almost like she had a feeling of embarrassment and shame in some type of way. Um, I also felt like she gave so much in a relationship. She kind of felt used and not appreciated, and she also felt like she couldn't find anybody to like understand her. And it's really from a broken mentality. And what type of relationship do they have? What type of relationship do they have? Child. Damn. He could have had her under some type of love spell. Ye- There was a lot of sneaky shit going underneath. Like there was a lot of shady shit underneath everything. But I'm feeling like he could have did a love spell on her. And if you're not a balanced person and you don't actually work on healing yourself and everything, love spells can be really rough on you. Like afterwards, you might feel like shit or something like that. I was noticing the times that it been done to me that um I noticed how the person always expected for me to like spiral or not to do good and stuff because they know that's like one of the side effects of like a love spell and a person like withdrawing their energy from you and you under a love spell. A lot of times that would really fuck you up. Um, but I noticed how they was aware of that. I noticed that. And what they was actually trying to do was fuck me up. See, it's a lot of dynamics to this because majority of the time when a person do a love spell on you, it's not because they love you. It's because they want to control you, dominate you, or get you back in some type of way. Like literally, a lot of people who do love spells, they do love spells on people to just get them back and to play them or something. For real. So this don't really seem no different. Cause when you really love somebody, you want them to love you back genuinely, not under some type of love spell. I also feel like somebody in this situation felt robbed. She didn't really feel like things was fair in some type of way, but it could have been things that wasn't in the public, wasn't said in the public, because maybe she had an NDA and she couldn't even talk about it. And that kind of like fuck with her too. So it was a lot of different factors. Okay. How was their relationship before his passing? How was the relationship before the passing, before his passing? Fizzle out. Like no forward moving. They didn't really talk to each other all that much. And I even felt like even Michael started to move on at this point. Like he had other things that he worried about or he gave his time to, but they was really not really talking that much before he died. Success through underhanded means, ruthless in dealing with others, exploits others for own advancement. Told you. I also he started to realize how Diana used him. So mm, I think he even started to get like an attitude with her, like, you know, they might even had an argument. Let's look into it some more. How was their relationship before he passed away? Yeah, it was some drama. On the bottom of the deck. um like he wasn't happy with things. This is reverse. And there was some drama, but I felt like he was being the drama queen. I felt like he started to go off in a bitter way, almost like, you used me all these years. You never cared about me. He might have even started to realize traumas. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like he started to remember shit from his childhood, and he could be feeling like, you know what? You violated me, or you used me, you exploited me in some type of way. So he started to feel like that. That's something. So he started to feel like that. So he started to be really like angry at her, really. Even kind of like low key shady. You know how Virgos, when they don't fuck with you for real, they will low key try to ruin your life. Yeah. And I felt like he was kind of doing shit like that. Like it could have been like a low key industry war between them where they was trying to blackball each other or some shit like that. Okay. Sh- She wasn't even at the funeral. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this one. How does Diana cope with MJ's death, and why wasn't she at the funeral? Because they didn't fuck with each other. They didn't fuck with each other by the time he died. Okay. Things was sad, things was done. It wasn't a good thing. It wasn't like a they didn't stay friends to the end. That shit fizzled out and became bitter. Is Diana afraid or at peace with the possibility of the truth about her relationship with MJ coming out, especially how now that the Michael biopic is in the works? That's a good question. Cause I honestly feel like she hmm. Diana feel confident that she have a good grip over the narrative. I'm gonna say that, and she might even have her hand in this biopic. Um, I haven't heard about this biopic. I did see some video about a biopic, but when I watched it, it was fake. Like it was, you know how people make those fake trailers or whatever. So I'm gonna look that up later because I'm good. I'm down for a good biopic, you know. But um, one biopic I'm interested in seeing is the one with Whitney Houston made by Clyde Davis because I felt like he fetishized her. So that's probably how the biopic gonna play out. Creepy motherfucker. Anyways, see the victory card came out. She got a grip on the narrative or something. She might even feel like she might be able to make money off of this in some type of way. She kind of like seeing this like a opportunity. Okay, but she don't give a fuck about him. But let's get some more cards. Is she afraid or at peace? Oh, she not afraid because she feel like she have a good grip because she been working on it for many many years. Many years. I'm talking about since he was a little kid. She was utilizing his energy. Making it seem like they had something between them, but she never really loved him like that or was attracted to him like that. So she know that what people think. They think that it was some type of romance or something like that. She know what people think, and she gonna try to suck that dry. So even if it was a segment of her and Michael relationship playing out, it ain't gonna really tell you the truth. It gonna tell you the narrative that she built, cause he left it like that. See, with this card, you are attempted to abuse power and take immoral actions. Yeah, she wanna suck this dry for what she can. That's what she wanna do. See, cause she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck, and she really don't even like Michael anymore. She don't fuck with him. Like there was some things that happened before he passed away, some petty shit that she don't fuck with him. He kind of like an enemy to her now. But um she down to get some money out of it. Yeah, and make herself look good. She might even try to switch it around. Ooh, bitch. Bitch. Y'all Michael fans, don't let her do this shit. Don't let her do this. She she gonna try to switch it around, make it seem like Michael was the crazy one and shit like that. Like she might try to come out and make it seem like that, like he was crazy about her and make herself look like the empress. She might just do that shit. She might just do that. Mm. But it ain't gonna be the truth. It ain't gonna be the whole truth. Because, I think it was a time that he was really petty towards her, but it was for valid reasons. Okay. All right. So, last question. How do Catherine feel about Diana? I'm gonna label this Diana did not love Michael because I want people to know she don't give a fuck about him. Um, how do Catherine feel about Diana? Yeah, motherfucking on. Yeah, motherfucking on. Oh, big. Hold on. Oh, clarity on this right here. Oh, okay. Uh, if Catherine was to like hear my video and stuff, she probably would agree, especially with this video right here. She, oh, bitch, it's already some shit going on behind the scenes. Like, um, I think Catherine is already knowing. Cause look, same cards fill out in the exact same way. So there already something in the works, and she know about this scheme that Diana doing to make herself look like the Empress and make him look like the Emperor reverse. In case y'all don't know what the Emperor reverse is, I read it. Lack of maturity and self control, a pushy, domineering bully, a self centered person, danger of serious injury in competition or battle, loss of prestige, shame, loss of job, loss of control, abuse of power, domination. And for some reason, she felt like she could get away with this shit right now. Um, because there's gonna be some truth in it. Because Michael was fucked up to her at one point, but she ain't gonna tell the whole story. That's the thing. And I feel like Catherine already know about this, and she actually feel like Diana gonna be successful in whatever this is, but she don't feel like it's fair. She don't feel like it's fair. But I don't think Catherine got it in her if she's still alive. Catherine alive? Hold on. Is Katherine Jackson alive? Mm-hmm. Damn, she 92 years old, huh? Her middle name is Esther. Um, right now in the Jackson family, everything kind of run like a business. People is kind of looking out for themselves because the whole family is infected with this like shady ass energy where everybody just trying to get a paycheck. So nobody really cares like that. And I think Catherine, maybe she care like on a certain level, but it's some shit that she turn a blind eye to because she know that it's better for her because she feel like she don't have the energy to like fight it and everything. Like, what's she gonna do? Like, take her to court and shit. Like, Catherine don't seen a lot where she know like this shit is rigged. So she just kind of like pay attention and she the type of person that keep her keepsakes. Like, she type of person that's okay with like I know the truth. It don't matter what the world think. I know what the truth is. So she like that type of person. And to be honest with you, I kind of felt like she found peace with it. So the card showing me she don't have nothing against Diana, but she do feel like she do understand the type of person Diana is. Okay. She understand that Diana's selfish, and she also understand that Diana is superficial. She understand that about her, and she don't think about it in a way that it makes her upset. So let's see if I get anything like because her feelings coming off kind of neutral, but she know shit. She know about things. Yeah, she know about things. Like she know about um the drama that was going behind the scenes between her and Michael and stuff like that. It might even been like a secret lawsuit or some dumb shit. Like she know about some things and she kind of like let it go. She don't care. She don't really want nothing to do with it. Um, she just let it go. She like, look, I don't even know if I'm gonna be here much longer. Like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm not for to worry about it. That's how she feel. All right, so I hope that you enjoy the reading. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed.